Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadia and this is another video dedicated to Feng Shui, and particularly we'll see how to potentiate in a few steps this sector of love and relationships. So, if this topic is of your interest, then keep on watching. You see, one of the most essential aspects in life is made of relationships and family. The millennian practice of Feng Shui, whose purpose is actually to improve a human's experience, clean the life path and boost energy where it is lacking, gives particular attention to this sector of love and relationships. Researchers say that this sector is even more important to many people than wealth and prosperity. And it is probably because nothing in life can actually compensate for the lack of love and mutual comprehension. So, that's the reason why it is so vital to curate this area with attention and care, even if at the present time you are in good loving relationships with your partner and family members. Now, in the practice of Feng Shui, extreme attention is given to the bedroom area. It is considered indeed to be the most important space of the entire house, even more important than the living room and the kitchen. A healthy and harmonious relationship between the spouses is the most significant guarantee for a happy and long-lasting well-being of the entire family. So, before starting to activate the sector of love and relationships, first of all, control that your bedroom is complying with the basic rules of Feng Shui. Well, masters of Feng Shui actually dedicate a lot of time and energy to draw a very complex chart of your bedroom, analyzing every single aspect. But in order to make it for the common use of everybody, I have simplified to general rules for the bedroom area. Now, first of all, it's the bed itself. It is important to consider not only how it is positioned according to the entrance door of the room, but also its size, shape, color, and material. When you are lying down on your bed, you shall see the entrance door of the room. The bed shall not be positioned sidelong or in front of the entrance door, or particularly with the headboard blocking the view of the entrance. Also, do not place massive objects near the bed, such for example as desks or a dresser. And do not place heavy massive objects over the bed, like for example can be heavy beams or shelves or big appliques or even chandeliers, so not massive objects. Then a particular rigorous rule in Feng Shui is related to mirrors. Now, if you have one in your bedroom, you must ensure that it is not reflecting your figure when you're sleeping, because beliefs say that the reflection of a sleeping person in the bed will negatively influence its health and well-being. So this is a very important rule in Feng Shui that must be, strictly followed. Besides the above mentioned rules that are valid for everybody, there are a few additional rules for couples' bedroom, which are, for example, to have one integral mattress and not two separate. Also, the headboard of your matrimonial bed can be of any size and shape you want, but visually it must not divide the bed into halves. Moreover, it is very unfavorable for a couple to sleep on a folding sofa, and particularly the one that splits the mattress into halves. Better choosing a couch with an integral mattress. The access to each side of the bed must be easily accessible and without obstacles. If you put a night table or appliques or a rug or anything else from one side of the bed, then please duplicate the same on the other side of the bed, even though at the present moment it is not used, because in the bedroom it is very important to keep everything in pairs. And for the same reason, it is highly unfavorable to keep here images or items of third persons, even if it regards your children, your parents, or other close relatives. With great attention, choose what images and photos and paintings you hang in your bedroom. Here are not recommended images of third persons. Better to choose representations of nature, animals, flowers, or other photos or images that arouse sentiments of love and of tenderness and, care. The last one, please do not use this space that is under your bed as a storage unit, for example, to keep unused or old things or things that you use in outdoor activities, like, for example, the skateboard or your ski or skates or everything else, because of its strong yang energy. And now let's see which are the most used practices in Feng Shui for potentiating the sector of love and relationships, also called the sector of relationships, of partnerships and interrelations. Foremost, we shall underline that this sector is the sector of the mistress of the house. It is responsible for the well-being of all the women in the present family. Secondly, this sector is directly responsible for the relationship between partners, so the love and care between the husband and wife, thoughtfulness, tenderness, and the communication. Thirdly, if you are single at the present time, this sector you must potentiate to meet your future partner, husband or wife. In Chinese families, following up closely to practices the Feng Shui, having a daughter or a son ready to be married, this sector becomes one of the most important and of immediate attention for the entire house. The sector of love is directing southwest, and according to Lo-Shu quadrant, it corresponds to the number 2. That is why everything in this area of the house must be kept in pairs. It is always about the relationship between two people. The energy that rules in this sector of the house is the great earth. In the southwest part of the house will be the most appropriate, allocating, of course, the main bedroom. Still, this direction will also be appropriate for the allocation of the living room, dining room and kitchen, because these are the areas that are gathering all the family members together. Undesirable will be, for example, allocating rooms dedicated to solitude, such, for example, as home office or the library or the meditation room or the sports room, laboratory, etc. If your home is small and you can reserve to this sector a small space in a room, it is recommended to place here, for example, 2 armchairs and a coffee table, or 2 mandarin ducks, or a pair of roller skaters held on a wall, or something else impaired, a symbol reminding the love of 2 people. Very important is to keep this space clean and always very refined. If you already have a partner, you can position here a joint photo, for example, not with all the family members, but only of the 2 of you. Do not keep unused old things and items that belong to your ex-partner, for example, or to other people, because that is absolutely unfavorable. And if currently you are single but you wish to meet your future dignified partner with whom you can, create a beautiful relationship, then you shall think on potentiating this sector of the house first of all. And before everything else, imagine how you would like to see your future partner, starting from physical characteristics like, for example, the height, the eye color, maybe nationality is important for you, the hair, etc., to characters and hobbies. Try to understand what are the faults that you could live with and which are the things that you could never accept. Just define the boundaries, set up, your standards. Write it on a piece of paper, it will be the best. It will help you actually understand better and acknowledge which are your requirements. And do not forget to be reasonable. So, perfect man and woman do not exist, but at the same time, do not underestimate your perspectives. So think about what kind of relationship you are wanting, if marriage or maybe a flirt or maybe a friend with benefits. I mean, it's up to you. Then try to find something that would reflect that kind of relationship that you are looking for. The perfect representation of that can be a picture from a scene in the movie, or it can be maybe a couple of friends, or maybe, I don't know, VIP personalities that that are having that kind of relationship that you are looking for. So you can use that kind of image to put here, and that will actually potentiate and remind you what kind of relationship that you are looking for. A great symbol of passionate love will be in Feng Shui, will be a painting of red peonies and roses, but also orchids and chrysanthemums. So if you're looking for a beautiful painting of flowers, pay attention to these ones. You could actually also place here in the southwest direction of your house the cup of love, which is a symbol that you can do by yourself and customize it to represent your life and your desires and your character. And I will show you in a different video how I created my cup of love, and you'll see that I have used actually some items from our wedding day with my husband, and I have actually adjusted to what I was looking for and what I was loving and what I love. Such a cup actually symbolizes the unity and the harmony of all the 5 elements of nature, so metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. So placing it in the southwest direction and remembering to curate it with regularity, change the water, the flowers, the candles, and everything that is going into this cup of love. Keep it clean and fresh. That is a very important rule, actually, for all the sectors of the house, but particularly here, you need to have order, you need to have, fresh energy and always clean. So the symbol will potentiate the sector of love and help you bring happiness and success into your love life. And since the great Earth's energy is governing this sector, it is the perfect place to keep here articles made of natural stones or porcelain or ceramics, marbles and granites and crystals, like for example amethysts and quartz. So you have many alternatives to choose from. The energy of Earth persists in colors also, such as terracotta, yellow and browns. You could paint it a beige or light brown, the room in your house that is situated in the southwest direction. Moreover, you can add some lighting here, like for example appliques and floor lamps or light candles with this area. The element of earth is feeding from the fire element, so fire will actually help you potentiate even more and bring more energy to this sector of your life. At last, keep this area balanced and clean, and remember that all comes in the right time and with the right person. So the relationship between the two persons, it is built on patience and tenderness at the same time, and only when two persons love each other and support each other can result in a long-lasting and happy relationship. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this, because I will dedicate a separate video on potentiating different sectors of life and also other adjustments according to Feng Shui. For me, the practices of Feng Shui is something very magical, and actually it is arousing from antique Chinese studies, but it is very on trend and very actual today in Europe including. So I do love to study this field of interior design and share it on my channel. So thank you for watching. See you in my next videos. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and stay well. Ciao! Mwah.